Elphaba, everyone's favourite scammer, racist, fraudster, liar, ban evader, and all-round stain. That has multiple meanings when you're discussing her. But what a year she's had! A truly mind-blowing rise from nothing to, well, nothing. So today, let's do a little Elphaba Wrapped, shall we?
It's rewind time.
What better way to start the year than in true Elphaba fashion, with a bit of scamming?
I have already addressed this, but I'll address it one time. So, this is the last time I'm going to address it, okay? So, I'm not in the right headspace to send anything right now, okay? But I will do when I get back. Obviously today is London, so when I get back, when I'm a bit more... I did get assaulted at Christmas, so, you know, not in the right headspace.
So here we can see Miss Elphaba has been accused of scamming. So a quick rundown with this situation. Elphaba staged some sort of giving back scheme to her viewers, basically as a way to rob them. How delightful. But essentially in this video she was questioned about the giving back part. You know, the receiving, she was fine with that, but didn't want to give back. So she was asked for an estimated time of delivery for the things that she was supposedly giving to her audience. To which she responds with a barrage of excuses. She claims that she was assaulted and that it's affected her headspace. Obviously, if you were attacked, that's very, very bad. But what do you expect? If you make yourself a public target, then you will have public consequences. It's just the way things pan out. I'm not saying people should go and assault Elphaba. Don't go and do that. But it's just the way the world works. And to be fair, apparently she's ended this year in a similar fashion, which we will get onto later.
We can do more if you want. If you want me to FaceTime you, I'll happily FaceTime you. Just message me on Instagram if you want to FaceTime. I'll do like 50 people. So if you want me to FaceTime you, I'll do it on Instagram.
So there you go, my friends. At the start of 2023, you could literally pay for a gift, and the gift ends up being a phone call with another human being. This was genuinely a time in reality. What a shame that I wasn't making videos back then. But like the law student that she claims to be, Elphaba decides to tell her viewers anticipating a gift in the mail from her, which they've spent their actual money on, by the way. She tells them to effectively read the small print.
I did say to you that I would try and send gifts, not will. I said try.
How thoughtful. She must really care about her viewers. How on earth did her platform survive this whole year? This literal video right here in the first week of the year should have been enough for everyone to go, hang on, maybe she's a little bit of a wrong'un. Maybe we shouldn't continue to give her wealth. But you know, the average Elphaba enjoyer has the IQ of a drunk ostrich. But if that's the start of the year and we are still talking about her, then just imagine all of the events in this timeline that you're about to see. So how about next? Faking passing out?
Oh, stop it, you.
Now, February was a very interesting month for Elphaba because, well, nothing really happened. Except going on a podcast, which she clearly made no effort for. And basically, she got charged a lot of money to get her hair done. Riveting topic of conversation, I know.
So he said it was $385 for everything, and I was like, and then it was plus the nails. I was like, okay. And then I was like, slay. But then he said, and then at the end, I think he said it was £460, something else.
That's so what did you go in to get done? It was your hair and your nails?
Yeah, that's it.
That's what we had done?
That's actually it. And I had to pay extra for a wash, they said. But then I said that was painful, though, because that was to health.
Yeah. They didn't treat you very well at all.
No.
Yes, don't you just hate it when someone tells you that you need to wash? Honestly. At that point, I would have just come off the internet for good. But basically, the whole business here is the person who did Elphaba's hair basically said, hey, you owe me this amount of money. Elphaba said, okay. And then apparently they went away, recalculated the bill, and realised that they missed out one of the services. And the thing that was forgotten in the bill was the required wash. Required wash. Imagine being told you require a wash. So they tell the unique looking TikToker that, you know, you need to pay a little bit more. But anyway, she wasn't happy with how she was handled during the wash. And these people on the Frick It Why Not podcast decided to defend her. But yeah, here's Elphaba in a hair salon, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. That's for the hair top up. Oh, that's just for the hair top up. Oh, I didn't include the nails, sorry.
Yeah, alright. That's fine.
I'm sorry, but I just don't care.
Thank you for shopping at Tesco.
The month of March is extremely ironic for Elphaba, because I believe this is one of the first major months where people decided to march into her lives and into her DMs in order to call her out for her anti-social media. This is because, and brace yourself if you're unaware, she faked having Tourette's. Very unconventional method of gaining attention. And I'm sure it went down well. It didn't go down well.
Thank you for shopping at Tesco.
Okay then, rightfully so, people didn't take too kindly to this. Especially, people with Tourette's.
If that's what this is to do with Tourette's and tics, I'm not down for that.
No, I squeak and jitter. That's what I do when I'm really nervous. I'm not nervous right now, but when I'm like really...
You're not nervous. I'm fucking sat here bricking it, and like because of the amount of people.
Yeah, like...
How are you not nervous? I thought you had anxiety.
Okay, she squeaks and she jitters, but I would say, before you go and claim that you have a genuine condition, maybe do a bit of research on it, maybe? But maybe when I say the word condition, Elphaba only thinks of shampoo and conditioner. No, she fucking doesn't. But, to be fair to her, she did respond, and as you can guess, it's shit.
This video has been taken out of context online. So I was doing skits and thank you for shopping at Tesco. I was doing moods and acting and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, guys, it was just acting. That makes it okay. No, it doesn't. You wouldn't go and do it again, would you?
Hi! That's how I clear my throat. Do you know what? I should do that more often. It's kind of a slay.
Oh, you would. So what I can take from this video, she's gone to do it, and then at the end of it, it's kind of sunk in that it's probably not worth the hassle, and decides to claim that she was clearing her throat. We're not buying it.
You want that sock so bad, buy it off her.
Guys, the fake tics, they didn't stop in March. In fact, Elphaba actually got called out on the tics by moral compass Mama Kaz.
24 hours we was with each other, nothing. All of a sudden, she went, like this, and I said, what are you doing? She goes, that's my Tourette's.
Okay, so I wasn't actually exposed to the social burden that is Elphaba at the start of the year, so for that reason I'm not too familiar with this pairing, but they were friends in real life for a little while, I guess, until they weren't. But basically Kaz tells us that behind the camera, behind the phones, Elphaba was still faking the tics, as if we didn't already know. But surely having the genuine, like, huge creator last month with over millions of followers who raises awareness for Tourette's on the daily, surely having them call you out, and then someone that Elphaba actually knew in person say that Elphaba's like it off camera, surely that was enough to, you know, make her stop. But no, this is Elphaba. That doesn't work. The only way you will ever remove Elphaba is if you actually physically remove her. And what you are going to see next month is a very good reason for you to not go anywhere near her.
I have lice in my hair.
So here we are in May. May you like and subscribe. I don't blame you if you don't. But May is the month of lice. Lice and just being a prick.
Sorry, we were just doing that video.
I'm Francesco.
How on earth did you both reach adulthood? You literally have the brains of a fucking chihuahua. And this shit genuinely annoys me. Content aside, this fucking annoys me so much. You're literally only making life hard for someone who is either working minimum wage or literally just working a job they hate just to make ends meet. And enter stage left, two disgraceful clowns walking around just causing trouble. Genuinely insufferable. Kind of like a pair of nits or lice. Haha.
What the fuck? I have lice in my hair. I've just seen a video. Ugh. Oh, that's disgusting.
It's lice in your roots, darling. But based on the previous clip, this is kind of poetic justice.
I need a shit.
Now, June marks the start of Elphaba's interesting Cameo journey. And if you don't know what Cameo is, it's basically where people realise they can earn more money from their followers. They set up an account on the Cameo website where their viewers can literally pay them to get a video message. And the amount of money that they have to pay is normally decided by the creator or celebrity. A lot of people do find this very cringe, and I do kind of understand that. But I guess as long as people aren't being genuinely exploited, what's the harm in it? But not everyone who charges for cameos quite understands the whole idea of it being a one-to-one. And Elphaba decides to record a cameo whilst live on TikTok. And it's fair to say this caused quite a lot of controversy.
Hello, Jess. I love you, my darling. Happy birthday. I am so grateful for you. And let me know how your day's doing, by the way.
Okay, I think you get the gist. But someone has actually spent 40 Great British pounds for this. Imagine paying all of that money and then everyone else gets to see your video before you do. Well, I mean, if you are paying to speak to Elphaba, you probably deserve to feel ripped off. But let's end off June with another Elphaba scam, shall we?
Also, the Pokemon cards. I'm going to address that as well. I've seen it. I'm so sorry for not sending out the Pokemon cards. I'm so sorry. I feel bad. I feel bad for like not selling these toys. It's just been so stressful. I really am sorry to all these people. I wish I could do something about it. If you want me to do something about it, just please message me.
The thing that you can do about it is give the people what they paid for. Basically, Elphaba said that she'd be sending Pokemon cards and sensory toys to people who paid for them. Does anyone see a bit of a running theme here? Maybe she's a liar and absolutely loves money. She does not care about her community in the slightest. She just wants the profits. But in case you didn't know, sensory toys are often used with children or people with autism. So she's not just scamming people who are trying to buy Pokemon cards, she's also scamming children or people with autism. That's really weird. So we're over the hump of 2023 now, past the middle stage, and what a ride it's been so far. But if you haven't strapped in your seatbelt yet, please do, because it's about to get awfully bumpy. So July is where we have the jewel in the Elphaba meltdown crown, in my opinion. So context, Elphaba got banned from Brighton Pride.
Can you confirm your slot for Brighton Pride? Hello, I wasn't told about this. We have you down for a slot at Broadway Pride stage on Saturday. Yes, I confirm. Great, thank you, see you then. And then I said I was going on it, and then they text me this.
So obviously this is a really big shame and it couldn't have happened to a nicer person. What could she have done in the past to make this happen? That's rhetorical, by the way. But that video there that we just watched contained quite a calm version of Elphaba. Normally we see much more passionate reactions, like this one.
And no, I cannot control my anger, so don't tell me to try and control my anger, because that makes it worse. Oh shit, away from me. I can't fucking do it anymore.
Okay, we have to stop that now. And it's quite refreshing to know that I don't have to feel bad for her. Because we all know that there were plenty of wrongdoings during Elphaba's rise to where she is today. These literally involve scamming people and screwing people over, so she's had something that she likes taken away. Well, good. Haha. But notice that video, it said part 2 on it. So shall we watch part 1 together? Because it's a really great response.
Unfortunately, due to backlash, I will not be performing anymore at Brighton. Thank you for ruining it. Thank you so much for fucking everything up for me. Thank you so much for fucking things up. Thank you so fucking much! People are gonna laugh at it though. Of course they are, because everyone laughs at me. Everyone fucking laughs at me!
Yes.
So I'm just gonna sit here and obviously be more live because I gotta get money, haven't I? You just want me on live. You don't want me doing anything but on TikTok. That's all people want.
No, we want you off TikTok.
I almost fucking destroyed the chair and I would have to pay fucking damage for that. The chair's fine, but I threw the chair. I fucking don't even. I want to smash everything up right now.
Oh, scary. So scared of you picking your nose there. Maybe pick out some fucking morals and some friends. But yes, blame the people who literally made your career. You've literally done so many bad things to people and you expect them to just crack on, carry on letting you use your platform to get all the things that you want in life. Are you dumb?
I have gone insane. And it's turned me insane, TikTok.
So the month of August comes around and Elphaba realises that meltdowns, they get shares. But she does rip her hair out though, so that's fun.
Shit anymore. Why do any of you think it's funny to hate on me and to destroy my life? I am fucking done.
Why are you doing this, Elphaba? But to be fair, I'd rather see you rip your own hair out than, you know, scam people. But then, like she always does, she wants people to feel sorry for her.
I have gone insane. And it's turned me insane, TikTok. It has ruined me. And it has fucking destroyed me. And I cannot escape it. So do you know what I'm gonna do? Is I'm just gonna sit and let all these fucking assholes talk about me. Because that's what got them views.
Correct. But honestly, her saying this makes us all realise she's well aware of the game she's playing. She's well aware that the more mental stuff that she does on her live streams, the more shares she gets, the more relevant she stays. And that people like me will continue to make videos on her that kind of grows her channel without her even having to do anything. But at the same time, it actually gives people a way of seeing all the crazy shit that you do without directly supporting you. So I guess you can decide the narrative that suits you, Elfie. September was an insane month for this unique looking content creator. This is the month where Elphaba decided to purchase a card reader and take it to a nightclub in Bristol. You may think, why did she do that? Is she trying to get a job behind the bar? Is she hustling people to buy shots? No, she was charging for selfies.
Tonight was insane, it was mad. I was recognised everywhere. And I charged for once, and I got money. I got 65 quid in cash, and I got like something more in cashless, because I have a card machine. And they're okay with it, it's all good as well.
Oh, look at that. What a business boss. Except it's not a good play, because it's illegal, which she later finds out.
I've learnt a new law today, and basically I was charging outside smoking areas, right? But I found out a new law, you're not actually allowed to do it without permission in a club.
No way.
So good to know.
Yes, very good to know. And it's not a new law. You are trading without permission and without a license on a business's legally owned property. They didn't make that law after you did that. The government aren't there sitting there in their suits over their prawn sandwiches going, oh, how can we get this silly little TikToker behind bars? But she didn't stop there though. No, of course she didn't. She decides to instead list the new rules that she has regarding payment for selfies. I'm so glad that people now have transparency.
I don't know what to do, man. I've got to get the pest control out.
Yes, everybody, welcome back to Scabies Gate. I'm sure you've missed it. And most people, when they get scabies, they decide to, you know, stay indoors and follow all of the procedures required in order to kill the mites. But not our aesthetically challenged friend. She decided to advertise the fact that there were mites burrowing under her skin, and then decided, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to a shopping centre, and I'm gonna try on some clothes.
There she is, don't let her get away. Let's go meet you here, let's make go. All the money wants is me, that's me. So when you're trying to find me.
Lovely jubbly. Just go and spread your mites. You spread away, you great big super spreader. But yes, this was a very hot topic of conversation, so to speak, which led to many creators on many different platforms deciding to make videos on her. And I guess, just like usual, it just made her more well known, to the point where she decided to move house. But you'll never guess what she left behind. What a disgusting human being.
I have a problem with M-words.
Now, November brought us racism and fake unaliving. An older video of Elphaba decided to resurface, and everyone kind of wanted an explanation. And this is what we got.
Some of you are so fucked in the head when you actually don't know the real truth behind what's happened. Like, you just make a narrative calling me racist, and then you say, aha, that's her now. Okay, I didn't have a platform to defend myself. I didn't have a platform to understand the severity of what I said in the first place. I was naive, I was immature, I was a child.
You don't need a platform to know that's a bad thing to say. And genuinely, the thing that really gets me here is that she tries to spin it on us. The people who are rightfully annoyed are receiving the brunt of her anger. You were the one who did the bad thing. We aren't the ones who are fricked in the head. But yes, Elphaba was not very happy with people being angry with her. So instead of taking accountability, she took herself to Google Images. And this was genuinely an attempt to get us to stop talking about it. And I think this is honestly one of the first times where these controversies have actually got to her personally, because she knows that if she loses her TikTok platform, she loses all of her income. Oh yeah, and she also tried to start a war with I'm Alex.
If you can please spare any money, it would be appreciated.
Welcome to the final month of the year, where I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. And I also hope you all stayed out of trouble, unlike Elphaba. So this month, we saw a vain popularity contest where the unemployed Avengers all assembled together to try and be the most popular. They all wanted to fight each other for that coveted golden star, and that golden star being a trip to America. And let's be honest, it was all one giant cringe fest. And I did actually annoy a lot of people when I spoke down about TikTok Live Fest, and to be honest, I don't really care. I think the whole thing is ridiculously cringe, and it genuinely actually puts a little bit of a downer on the people who are winning contests in their own category for actually being good at doing something. But to be honest, I did make a lot of videos on this, so I guess if you want to see that in more depth, then just click on my channel and go watch them. Instead, let's look at the most recent thing to happen in this Elphaba cinematic universe.
I'm a real trans woman. No, you're not.
Well, here we have a little argument between these two creators. Obviously, you recognise the Elphaba battle cry there. She loves doing that one. But then for some reason her mum got involved.
Yeah, this one, Elphaba. Yeah, you just friends. Do it. I've done nothing wrong.
I'm gonna be honest, I am struggling to decipher this. I can just about pick out "You came for me," which is Elphaba mother saying she feels like she was attacked. Okay. Cry more. But let's look at what Elphaba has to say, shall we?
And with me and my mum just sat down with like our friends, like my friends from Manny, some of the drag queens are my friends here as well. So like, I was having a drink, you know, a little pissy drink. You know.
We'd already had your friend
Yeah.
even said like, this is getting too much, we need to get security.
Yeah.
Because you were being crowded.
Yeah.
And there were too many people gathering around the table. And
For
then somebody
photos.
came and cleaned them.
Yeah, for photos, it was actually
Yeah, no,
crazy.
exactly, I know, that's what I mean.
And then Miss Faye.
Then she was like there,
Yeah.
with the clearing had gone. Stood there, eyes locked.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, you're here, are you? So I already knew you were here. I just didn't tell you.
No.
I've been keeping an eye.
Sorry, why does she feel like she's the main character? Elphaba mum, I think you might be a little bit too old to be getting in TikTok beef. Give it a rest. Maybe act your age, not your shoe size.
She was live on TikTok, so she had a phone out in front of me. So she was the one filming me first. She filmed me when I was not even on my phone. I was like chilling. She smacked the phone out of my hand and kicked me in the leg.
So you weren't on your phone, but you got it smacked out of your hand. Interesting. Just like this year. And what a year. Hopefully, there are no more. But we all know that won't be the case, don't we? And thank you guys for watching, and if I did miss anything major, please don't shout at me. So much happened this year, it's quite hard to pin it all down. It's literally impossible to try and remember everything. But yes, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please do feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Subscribing is completely free, and you can always unsubscribe at any moment if you get sick of the sight of my stupid ugly face. And yeah, cheers. Bye.